Morning folks, only me again. It's been a while. I think it's been what, a month or so, 4 or 5 weeks since I've last been out. So anyway, yeah, I'm off out now. It's Thursday morning. I am off for a quick, well I say quick, it's 48-hour session, Thursday morning till Saturday morning. So the car's loaded. I'm not going to mess around with an introduction. I'm going to get going, get through the traffic and get down there. So yeah, I will see you down there, guys. Right then everyone, welcome to episode 8. Like I say, I'm out for 48 hours, Thursday morning until Saturday morning. I've come down to Eastmoore Fishery, which is in Devon, South Brent, Avonwick way. I've had a good walk around the lake. There is quite a few fish moving that I've seen, quite a few feeding around the island. So I'm just about set up now. Got bivvied up, everything. In fact, I'll take you for a quick tour around my bivvy in a sec. But yeah, like I say, welcome to episode 8, and hopefully in 48 hours I'm down here, I should catch. Fingers crossed. So I've not put the rods out yet. I'll show you what I'm putting on them, rig wise, bait wise, everything in a sec, and on the spots where I'm going to be putting them. But for now, let's give you a quick tour of my bivvy and all my junk, cooking stuff, power pack, everything else. In fact, if you bear with me, flip you around for a sec. Right, let's have a look. Bed chair, all my bag of crap, I said power pack, bits and bobs, brew kit, bait, water, kettle. And as you can see, I've actually brought my baiting pole with me this time on this trip. Like I said, the rods ain't out at the moment, but if I just go outside, and I'll show you. There you go, all set up. And for those who do follow my channel, you'll notice that I've got yet another bivvy. That is the tracker, what is it? Do you know what, I don't even know what it is. I've had that many bivvies lately, I'm losing track. It's a good job to write it down. There you go, it's the SLX 100. Solar panel there for my power. But yeah, like I say, I've yet to get the rods out yet, but I'm going to be putting them both straight out to the main island and sticking me right under tight there, and my left hander at the base of that tree, again tight to the island. Yeah, I don't need to bother with wraps or anything, although I have brought my distance sticks with me on this occasion. My baiting pole, which is one of the Chorus 18 metre poles, will actually get me out tight to that island. So that's it, that's my camp, that's my peg, that's the spots where I'll be fishing. So now I will show you what rigs and tactics I'm using. Right, this is the rig I'm putting out. Again, my standard lead core leader setup. No trace bead, and then 4-inch movement, 4 or 5-inch movement for the hook link down to the helisafe system. 3-ounce homemade square dumpy lead, and then the hook length is made up of a ring swivel, and that is looped on just via just a silicone sleeve, just on a quick change swivel there. I've just got a small amount of silicone sleeve that just slips over it just to keep the hook length on, and the hook length is Corda hybrid stiff, 6-inch long, if that. Bit of lead putty there. Again, down to quick change or a spinner swivel, quick change, size 11, Corda kicker onto a size 4 curve shank. And that goes down onto micro swivel with a trim down, critically balanced pop up, and that's just running on the hook, stopped via one of the hook beads. So that is it. Quite simple. You can get a good look at it there. That's it. Put that out. I'm going to put that out on both rods. Again, you've seen the spots where I'm putting them to. I'm putting them both to the island. The left one just to the left. The right hand rod, obviously, just to the right. In fairness, they're only going to be 6-7 foot apart, to be honest. So I'm gonna use my baiting pole to ship them out nice and quiet. That's half due to the fact that there is overhanging trees on the island, and I've got a tendency at catching them. It's a skill that you learn. And what I'm going to do is just nick on a small little PVA bag of 7 or 8 boilies. They're bottom baits. Just going to nick that on the actual hook itself before I put that out, and then when I ship it out with the baiting pole, I'm going to send it out with 2 or 3 bags of what are them, 4mm pellets, fish meal pellets, just in a little PVA bag there. I'm just going to literally pop 3 bags of them in the baiting pole, send that out with each, you know, 3 of these with each rod, as well as nicking on the hook a little tiny mesh bag of boilies. So that's what I'll do. And another little edge that I am going to try is I'm just going to dunk the hook bait, the actual hook bait, the trim down pop up, into the Dynamite Baits sauce hook bait dip. Give them a nice glug, and yeah, get them shipped out to the spots, which I'm going to do now. So yeah, I'll crack on with that, and then I think it's going to be time for a cold one, because that sun's getting out and it is getting pretty warm. So yeah, I'm going to get both rods out now, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Right then folks, just a bit of a quick update, which, yeah, there's not really a lot to report. It's now just coming up 6 o'clock in the evening on the first day, on Thursday, and apart from 2, possibly 3 liners, aborted takes, whatever, I've no fish banked as yet. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. 2 or 3 liners. One of them I did strike on, felt the fish on for a couple of seconds and bumped it off, so I'm not sure what's going on at the moment. I've checked the hooks. I'm a stickler for sharpening my hooks as well, so I've checked both of them, both rods, and yeah, they're still needle sharp, so I'm not sure what's going on. Although this lake has got a barbless rule, so whether that has anything to do with them throwing the hook a bit easier. In all honesty, I do prefer to use a micro barbed, but like I said, this fishery's got a barbless rule only, so I've got to stick with the rules. So yeah, like I say, it's just approaching 6 o'clock in the evening, and so far it's a blank. So that's the update. I'm just gonna get some tea on there, I think, do a brew, and yeah, put fresh baits on, redo both rods, get a bit more bait out, and fingers crossed something will happen and I'll have something to show you guys. So until then, I will speak to you in a bit. Right, just a quick update. It is now just gone 20 past 8 and I have moved pegs, moved swims. Nothing was happening on the other side, so I have now come over to the opposite side. So I've just about got everything sorted and unpacked and set up and everything. I've just now got to quick get the rods out and settle down for the night. So I'll spin you around. And that. And this is the new peg. Like I say, I've just got to get the rods out. I think I'm going to put them out to that edge of the island, all along that side. Well, I'm going to put them there for tonight anyway, because like I say, I've literally just set up, so I'm going to get them back out on that island for the night, and then I'll reassess it in the morning. But fingers crossed, something happens during the night. So if it does, I will see you then, and if it doesn't, I will see you guys in the morning. Right, good morning people. I say good morning because it's 10 to 3 and I've just had a double hook up. Both commons. There's the first one. That's the first one. That's £5.5. And then I've just followed that up with a slightly bigger one. That one, £11. Like I said, both commons, £5.5 and £11. Like I said, it's 10 to 3, so I shall get them back. Oh. Pop them back now. night. But yeah, 10 to 3 in the morning, and I've just had a double hook up, both commons, one at 5.5, the other one at 11. So it's not been a blank. I'm gonna redo both rods, get fresh baits on them both, fresh rigs on them both, and get them both back out. So at least it's not been a blank, and hopefully I will get some more. So until then guys, I'll catch you in a bit. Morning people. And yeah, it is morning. Bite time's been and gone. I didn't have any more fish last night. Just ended up with them two. The, what was it, the 5.5 pounder and the 11 pounder, both commons. So yeah, it's Friday morning. Bite time's been and gone. So what I'm going to do now, I think, is line the rods in, change bait, refresh the bait, put new rigs on, put a bit more bait out, a few more pellets and that, and get them back out on the spots. So fingers crossed I can get a bit more action, or generate a bit more action today. So that's the plan. Wind them in, redo them, fresh rigs, fresh bait, put them back out on the spots, put a bit more bait round them, and then hopefully it's only a matter of time before I've got some other fish to show you guys. But like I say, I'm happy so far. I've had two. It's not been a blank. Like I say, I'm not due off till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning anyway, so I've still got another 24 hours or so to get a bit more of a result. So fingers crossed I get a bit more action. But that's the update anyway, and like I say, if I get any more fish I will obviously show you guys later on. So until then, right then people, fish number 3. Again, another common, this time 12.5. So yeah, yep, so that's it, fish number 3, another common, 12.5 pound. So yeah, and that was, incidentally, that was pulled off the island. I've now moved both rods into the margins, so that was my first one at the margins and the biggest of the trip so far at 12.5. So fingers crossed for fish number 4. Right then folks, quick update. It's pitch black out there. Nothing else to report this afternoon. I've just put fresh rigs on, fresh bait on, and managed to get them back out just before it went proper dark. So fingers crossed I get some action during the night. If I do, I'll let you guys know, and if not, I will see you guys in the morning. Right then everyone, that's it, that's the end of my session. Nothing happened last night. After my last update where I'd put the rods out for the night, nothing happened during the night. It is now 9 o'clock in the morning. I've had nothing all night and nothing this morning, so I've just about loaded the car and yeah, I'm ready to head off home. So not a bad result, 3 fish during a 48-hour session. Could have been better, but at least it wasn't a blank. So I ended up again with all 3 commons, 5.5 pound, an 11 pound and a 12.5 pound. So yeah, that was episode 8. So like I say guys, thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it. If you like my videos and that, give them a like, subscribe to my channel. So when I'm going to be out again, I'm not too sure. So until then guys, stay safe, tight lines and wet nets.